Hey and hello there everyone! Welcome back to the post-strike streams where I am a couple of minutes late. I do apologise, I was kind of like here at my desk and I was kind of like half getting ready. I thought I had like 15 or 20 minutes and I was like sending some messages. And then like I sort of just looked at my phone and it said 2 o'clock and I was like, wait, what? And I was like, well, luckily I'm only like 30 seconds to a minute away from being able to like start a stream anyway. And then OBS messed up. So that was annoying. So I'm going to say hi to some people and then we'll get into, well, I'll get into the game whilst saying hi to some people and we'll kind of speed things up and expedite things here. So Skywatcher, hi! And Satella, hi! Small Shiny Guy, hi! Xander, hi! Kieran, hi! Amelia, hi! And I don't know if I've missed anyone, now is the time to let me know. But otherwise, I was supposed to write down some things from yesterday, I think, but oh well, I forgot. So anyway, Bark. So here's what we're gonna do. I am going to bring up. Oh, chat! I did look up yesterday because basically, had you guys realized? I really hadn't realized this until some point yesterday. Like how long we've been doing Thunderous for. We've been doing Thunderous for a very long time. I know that, like, August has been different. Ever since we hit August, we've, like, slowed down the schedule. So, like, I don't know, a month worth of streams now is about the same as, like, a week or two's worth of streams before. But nevertheless, I did not realize how long we had Thunderous for. So basically yesterday I did kind of like look it up, and when I caught Blacephalon I caught on, I believe it was like the 24th of April or something like that. It was like the end of April. And back then, that was the day, that was basically when we switched, that's when we got Kartana. So we've had Kartana for a little while too now. You know, we had Kartana for like May, June, and July, and then obviously this month as well. But we already had Thunderous on our tickets when I got Blacephalon. So that means, and basically the last legendaries we got before Blacephalon they were all around like the 20-something of March. Like there was like Blacephalon in late April, and then there was like Mesprit in late March, and Lugia in late February. And so basically we have had like Thunderous since either like March or February, which means, you know, we had it for like, say, like April, May, June, July, like 4 or 5 months, and then this month as well. So we've had Thunderous for a while. We're kind of owed Thunderous, I feel. I don't know. Maybe we haven't done it enough times. Maybe we've not had enough streams. Who knows? But anyway, chat. This lately Purple Thunderous has evaded us for quite a while. It really has. It really has. It was interesting looking back. I did not realize, like, we had Blacephalon for, like, you know, we got that in, like, September or October was when we, like, added it to the tickets, I think. And, like, and then we got it in April. So, like, we had, like, Blacephalon for, like, 5 or 6, maybe 7 months. And the fact that we've had like Thunderous for like 6 months now, maybe potentially 5 or 6 months, it's actually getting quite close to Blacephalon levels of whatever. And then I think there's at least one person who's had Thunderous, but given how long we've been doing it, it's weird that we haven't had more. So right, anyway, chat, anyway, Bark, I should say. How dare I forget my own catchphrases. Chat, my lovely chat, can we do a quick roll call and figure out who we're doing, what we're doing, and when we're doing it? So could you please let me know if you're around, if you're able to play, and then we will take it from there. So please say strike in big capital letters, I can do, and then let me know who you can do out of Thunderous, Kartana, and or Stack Attacker. But yeah, it's really funny, because basically, though, for the last, like, few months, every time we've got a shiny, it has been a replacement for, like, Blacephalon, for whatever isn't Thunderous or Kartana. So, like, since April, so, like, in April, we had, like, Thunderous and Kartana, and then I think, say, we, like, hunted for, like, Uxie or Mesprit, like, Mesprit and then Uxie or whatever, right? But basically, since April, every time we've caught a legendary Pokemon, it's always been the, like, non-Thunderous, non-Kartana one. So, like, we got, like... we've had, like, Mesprit and Uxie and Buzzwole and Xurkitree and... what was the other one? Hang on. Buzzwole, Xurkitree, Guzzlord... Like, so it's always just been, like, whatever replaced not Thunderous and not Kartana, which is really funny. Oh, yeah, egg hunting shiny Dreepy. That's cool. Well, good luck with that. Although, egg hunting, I got mine in Scarlet and Violet. So, ready, set, bow, all that stuff. Please let me know who's around, who wants to do Thunderous Kartana and or Stack Attacker. Let's find out what we're doing, and I've got the spreadsheet ready. Oh, the left joystick on your Switch is smoothing down. Mine has, like, smoothed down. In fact, mine's, like, even, like, indented a little bit. But my joysticks are, like, really worn out. Like, really, really worn out. It's a real shame. If I had money... The other day I saw there was, like, orange and purple Joy-Con for $40 for, like, the pair. And I was like, man, if I had money, I would have got them. Just to have as, like, a replacement or a backup. Like, I'd still keep using these worn-down, knackered ones, but I would have them as, like, a backup for if they ever died or started drifting or whatever. But, oh well. I am not rich. I have been on strike for a year, and I'm still recovering, so... okay, so Sky can do Thunderous and Kartana. Kieran can do Thunderous and Stakataka. But also Kartana. Okay. So is that everyone? We have no Kevin, no Xander, for it is a Sunday. Also, Sky is in the spreadsheet twice, which is quite funny. I'm just going to change that to Kieran. But if a Wild Kramin was indeed the one filling in the spreadsheet for me, thank you, Wild Kramin. And if it was Xander, thank you, Wild Xander. But okay, why don't we have, like, Sky and Kieran? Why don't we go for the aforementioned Thunderous, and then we'll see, like, who is around afterwards. Like, maybe Kiba will join in or something like that. But why don't we go for Thunderous? We might need a Kieran backup on this, though. We might need two Kierans to join in. One thing I was going to say, Sky... If you wanted to wait for both of Kieran's profiles to join, and then you join, that means, one, you could hopefully, in theory, in-game theory, Dynamax for the boss Pokemon for Thunderous, right? And two, it would mean if Kieran was in spots 2 and 3, that Kieran would have a double opportunity to Science if we need to Science. Or it would mean a double chance to avoid Sciencing if we have a good team. So... if that sounds like a good idea, then let me know. But yeah, like, let Kieran's 2 profiles join first, and then you could join afterwards. Okay, so let's connect to the internet, and then we'll get going. We gotta get going. Right, let's talk to... So we're gonna connect on the Wycom. We're gonna talk to the nice scientist lady. And then we're going to say, Thunderous Jones, will you be purple today? I am in a shiny drought. Just generally. I'm really owed one now. Okay, let's go 0831 and then 0211. How about that? And this is a Kieran, and Sky. So Kieran, Kieran, like, comma, and Sky. And then we'll see how this goes. But thank you, Kieran, for joining twice. That's very nice. And then, yeah. So, chat. Okay, so Sky, you can join now. That was very quick. Well done, Kieran. Chat, I was going to say, I made a decision about what I said I played Pokemon Red on Friday. And I was like, what am I going to do after my stream yesterday, after I'm done with my Rookedy Community Day? Okay, so Rock and Ice is very nice. Lightning Rod ability Pokemon, Manectric, Cantonian Raichu. Ground types are obviously brilliant. Volt Absorb Pokemon are pretty decent. Lantern and Jolteon. And then Dragon, Grass, other electric types resist it. Watch out for Sludge Wave. And Rain Dance, Weather Ball, Thunder. And watch out for the Weather Ball changing if we change the weather. Let's do this! Oh, there's your Volt Absorb Jolteon. With the Helping Hand, may I add. But yeah, these kind of... Indeedee has Mystical Fire, and Pangoro has Darkest Lariat, and Togedemaru resists with Electric. Okay, so we're definitely going to need Sky to switch. And then, honestly, this is quite good for Kieran Sciencing. I'll just say that. Right, we do have Grass. Oh, Gastrodon. Oh, Gastrodon is... there is Science to the left, but Gastrodon is better than the Scientist. I'm really sorry. But there is Frostlass. There's Grass and Frostlass. Hang on. Oh, but then Marshstomp's in the top right. No, I think we have to go to the right. I think we want to get the Marshstomp. I think we want to do Gastrodon and Marshstomp. Oh, wait, there is a Scientist to the right, behind the Kangaskhan. Oh, no, this is fine. Okay, so if we go for I hate saying this at Bovio games. If we go to the far right, we get a Gastrodon, we get a Marshstomp, and we get some Science in the middle for Kieran. So, does that sound okay? Steel also resists. Not Electric. Electric resists Steel, but Steel doesn't resist Electric. Okay, I am going to use Max Phantasm, so if you have physical moves, now is the time to use them. Like Darkest Lariat. Okay, so we do get some Science. Good. I saw Science like on the left, and I couldn't see it on the right immediately, and then right at the end there, I saw the one behind Kangaskhan. So, okay, we can fight Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan, I don't think we want to swap for it or anything. I don't know. We'll have to decide which of our middle Pokemon are better as well. What I'm thinking is maybe if we let Sky... Do we give Sky... Maybe Sky should get this Gastrodon, because obviously Togedemaru isn't very good against Marshstomp, and against Kangaskhan it's like so-so. So maybe if Sky, you get the Gastrodon, and then we'll let Kieran do all the other switches. I don't know who we want to switch and when we want to switch him is the thing. Do we keep Indeedee? Do we keep Indeedee just because Indeedee has Mystical Fire, and maybe Indeedee could use Mystical Fire to, like, weaken... maybe it could use, like, a Mystical Fire to help with, the, like, weakening Thunderous? Like, I think Pangoro just, like... Here's the thing. Pangoro, I think the Science is after the Kangaskhan. So, if we keep Pangoro for Kangaskhan, that's really good. But then afterwards, we can kind of take it or leave it. Whereas, like, Indeedee has more usefulness against Thunderous. This is what I'm thinking. If I have messed anything up here, let me know if I'm saying anything that's just, like, objectively untrue, or if there's, like, a move that's useful. I don't really think having coaching is, like, that useful. I think when it comes to, like, a boss Pokemon, I think coaching is good if you had, like, all the other allies being, like, physical attackers, then coaching could be good in that scenario. I think if the boss were, like, say, a physical attacker, and then you had some physical attackers, then it could be good. But, like, Thunderous is, like, a special attacker, so you don't get the defensive benefit of coaching, and, like, I'm a special attacker who's probably just going to be using Helping Hand, so, like, coaching doesn't help me. Gastrodon is kind of just more... Gastrodon's going to use Max Rockfall. It's not going to be that powerful. So I don't really think, like, coaching is very good. I think for the team we're building, I don't think coaching would be very good for it. Ooh, Amelia, you're battling Dondozo now in your Pokemon Scarlet Shiny Only run. Whoa, that's cool. What have you got on your team, Amelia? And, like, how have you been hunting for them? That's pretty cool, though. I like that. Iron Head is probably your best move here, considering Electric Immunity. Oh, that was like a whole battle ago. Oh, no, wait. But yeah, I think, yeah. Because, like, Steel isn't very good against Marshtomp. It's not very good against Thunderous. You do have the resistance to Thunderous, but, like, now that we're only doing weekends, let's rely on the science. Normally, I think I would say, like, you keep the Togedemaru and we'll fill in the other two teams with, like, the ground types. But it's like, let's be whimsical. Let's hope for some good science. And then we can, you know, kind of finish this off from here. We do have to hope for something pretty good, though, because whoever we get from the science is what we're going to be using to Dynamax in the next battle, like for the Marshtomp. So this would be funny. Charizard, whoa, Charizard, Palafin, Pupitar, ooh, Floatzel. I kind of forget Floatzel's in Scarlet and Violet. Snorlax and Gallade. Oh, Gallade's a good one. That's a good shiny. I would say Charizard and Gallade are like... And Charizard and Gallade are like the best shinies you have there, like in terms of like their shiny form. Everyone rank Amelia's shinies. But I would say Charizard and Gallade are like the best shinies you have there. Floatzel and Pupitar are pretty nifty, and then Snorlax is okay, and like I don't think Palafin's that different. It's okay. But and you got a girl team mostly. That's pretty cool. Yeah, girl power. So right. Okay. Clap, 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 clap. Right. Max Mind Stomp. Okay. Oh, good start. Oh, that's actually pretty useful because Kangaskhan can know Sucker Punch. Don't use Bullet Punch though. We can't use Bullet Punch, but actually, can Helping Hand be used in the terrain? It's technically a priority move. Can you use Helping Hand in a Max Mindstorm? That is the question. Also, did we just lose a life here? Oh, crud. Oh, crud. So our whole plan of, like, Sky Dynamaxing is now ruined. Well, that's not great. But this is fine. This is fine. You came in like a waterfall. I'm actually not going to use Helping Hand because I'm just worried it's not going to, like, do anything. So I am just going to, like, attack regularly here. But I do apologize. I'm just a bit paranoid. I don't know. I genuinely don't know if, like, a Helping Hand would work in a Max Mindstorm or not. Because it is technically it's not a priority attack, but it is a priority move. So I actually don't know. I imagine, I imagine it should, but out of an abundance of caution, I'm going to play it super safe here. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, an attack boost is not great for a Jolteon, but it's good for you two. So I will take that. According to Reddit, it does seem to work. Okay, that's good. Right. Thunderbolt and Lightning, very, very frightening. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Okay, going for Gastrodon. That's actually probably the best thing we could have hoped for. If we were told it's using a max move and maybe like a max darkness on Pangoro would have been favorable, but okay, there we go. Team 1. This is fun. Minus the dying. The dying and the death. So let's catch our Kangaskhan. We don't have to keep it, but always catch it. Ash, catch it. And then we will see how the rest of things go. Oh, I was saying, so on Friday, I beat Pokemon Red in a single day. Yeah, I don't think we want to switch for this. So, yeah. I mean, Kieran could always do, like, a Pangoro pointless double switch, because Pangoro is going to be scienced anyway. Pointless double switch. But as long as we science the Pangoro, as long as Funny for the Money does some science here, then we should be good. But yeah, so on Friday, I beat Pokemon Red. And then now, as of last night, I am now playing Pokemon Fire Red. So I did my first ever Squirtle playthrough in Pokemon Red and Blue, because I've never done a Squirtle. Oh, jackpot! Like literally the best Pokemon that you can get in, literally the best Pokemon you can get from a, in this against a Thundurus, and we just got it from Science. That is like literally the best one. Okay, sweet, swish. So we can use Smackdown and... Oh, and this is very good, because what we can do is we can use Smackdown and then ground moves. Okay, I have a theory, a game theory, right? So against Thundurus, I will be Dynamaxing against Thundurus, right? Because we just had the... Actually, no. Yeah, so if Gastrodon's Dynamaxing here... Yeah, if Gastrodon is Dynamaxing... Okay. Science is so amazing! Love it. Love it. Okay, here's my theory, my game theory. If Gastrodon is Dynamaxing, that and survives and everything, then that means and we win in 3 turns and all those asterisks. Basically, if we carry on as normal from here, that means that I will be Dynamaxing in the next battle. Except I don't know if I want to do that or not, because maybe it's better if I let Marshtomp Dynamax. And here's what we can do, right? On turn 1, Marshtomp can use... On turn 1, Marshtomp... Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. Why didn't I help out Gastrodon? I think... I don't know why I didn't help out Gastrodon there. I'll help out Gastrodon on the next turn, I promise. Shade Van Fan, hi. Okay. So in the next battle, here is my plan. My game plan. Yeah, why didn't I help out Gastrodon? I don't know why. I think I went into, like, entrainment mode rather than helping hand mode, so I was like, I'm not allowed to help the Dynamaxer, but that's really dumb. But here's the thing. On turn 1, Rhydon can use Smackdown, and Marshtomp can just use, like, Ice Punch, right? More like a nice punch. And then on turn 2, like, everyone can just use their ground-type moves, because Thundurus will be grounded on turn 2. So, does that sound good? Does that sound okay? Because there's no point in me Dynamax. I mean, I could use, like, Max Phantasm, but, like, Marshtomp could use Max Quake, and, like, that could be really good. I would rather Marshtomp use Ice Punch on turn 1, and then a Max Quake on turn 2, than, like, me just using, like, Max Phantasms. Arven's my boss diff just recovered, yay! Or unless it's in a battle, and it's like, boo. It depends. If it's in a cutscene, yay. If it's in a battle, boo. Okay. So Indeedee, yes, Indeedee is gonna switch her Marshtomp. So Indeedee switch, say yo switch. Indeedee with a Marshtomp switch. Indeedee switch, Indeedee switch, Indeedee do switch. Kieran, you have to do a really good job, actually, of, like, remembering which console is your game, because I imagine that screen looks identical for everyone. Like, it doesn't... Like, there's nothing on my screen right here to suggest that I am Bo. Well, apart from the fact that I'm at the top, maybe, but yeah, anyway. It was in the cutscene. Okay, good. That's good. Right, Thunderous and Lightning, very, very frightening me. Okay. But yeah, I am not... Again, I could Max Phantasm it, and maybe that would help. Maybe that would actually be the stronger thing to do. But I'm going to just Helping Hand, like, Rhydon here. And then we'll take it from here. Okay. Shade Van Fan, hello. Welcome. Right, hang on. I am in, like, boss mode at the minute. So, right, we're helping out Rhydon. Weather Ball, I am so glad it's not raining, because that would have been a very different Weather Ball on a Rhydon. Could we get the Cheese Freeze? Also, we have not seen Cheese in a very long time. We miss Cheese here at Beauvo Games. Right, there's the... He'll lay the smackdown on you. And then we slow down its speed. So then Marshtomp can now Dynamax. And then it can use Max Quake now. So this is really cool. And then I will help out Marshtomp with its Max Quake. And then I think we'll be pretty good here. Again, maybe if I just Max Phantasmed, you know, like Ice Punch and Smackdown and Drill Run and Rock Tomb, maybe they all would have done enough. I mean, look, if we did all that damage in one turn, then it probably means we could have won in like 2 turns here. But I just want to see what kind of difference this makes. I want to see if just Max Phantasm would have been better or if this is better. Because maybe Max Phantasm would be better. But see, look, that did so much damage there. Still really want to be able to do a Silver Sky Cheese. Oh, we haven't done one of them in a long time. Right, Discharge. Watch out, everyone. Oh, we're all immune to I forgot we're all immune to electric here. So yeah, so we're completely fine for the Discharge. Right, Drill. Very nice. Oh, are we gonna... Oh, okay. Okay, so here's the funny thing. I think if I had used Max Phantasm... we actually would have won in 2 turns there because of like having the lowered defense. But that's really interesting to know. That's actually genuinely interesting to know. Unless we like missed a move or something. But the Drill Run hit, so... right, Max Strike hanging there, Jolteon, old buddy or pal. Okay, so yeah, don't underestimate the power of a good Max Phantasm on a physical team, basically. But I still am glad we tried that for science. The Drill Run was still... The Smackdown and Drill Run was still useful, but just putting our power behind Marshtomp wasn't actually that... I think if it was like Swampert or something, but with a physical move, that would have been different. Right, chat! Yeah, no, but either way, like, that was, like, the suboptimal strategy, and it still absolutely dominated. So, yeah, that was one of the best Thunderous teams we've ever had. Stars and Sparkles, Sparkles and Stars, and don't forget to catch them, because you always want to catch them. Ash, catch them. But you don't have to keep them. Ash, keep them. So here we go. Well done, Team 1. That was really fun. Kieran, thank you for essentially joining in twice. That was very nice. And, yeah. Okay. How did everyone's Corviknight Rookidee Pokemon Go Community Day go? I did get my quota, and I got a couple of extras in case anyone ever needs them for trading or anything. But let's see what we've got. Gastrodon, no. Kangaskhan, no. Marshtomp, no. I am Oda Shiny. For the love of Nelly, I'm Oda Shiny. Thunderous is not slightly purple. I thought if I did it differently, maybe things would be different. But no. Okay, so no Sparkles there, no Sparkles there, no Sparkles there, and no Sparkles there. We do have attack down, defense up. That's pretty nifty. Which is bold and brash. Oh, do you want to know what was funny? When I started my playthrough on Fire Red yesterday, I saved my game before getting the Squirtle, because I wanted to just see if I could get, like, an okay nature, right? I didn't check for, like, IVs, but I just wanted to check the nature. The first one I got was bold, so I reset my game. And then the second one I got was rash. So I got bold and rash, the second of which did not belong in the trash. So there we go. Bold, brave, Batman, brave and the bold. Marshtomp is a modest Marshtomp. And then a serious Thunderous. Why so serious? I am going to get a female Marshtomp, because it's a girl Marshtomp. Why not, hey? Well done. Okay, so chat, my lovely chat. Welcome back. Would you like us to keep a record of where you found Thunderous? I'm going to say yes, for another day, for another weekend. Less sigh. Right, chat, let's just check if Kieran needs to play twice a second time. Kartana and Stack Attacker. What is the situation there? Who can do those? Let me know. It's going to be strike, the number of times you've played, strike 0, strike 1, and then say I can do, and then Stack Attacker or Kartana, or both. So ready, set, bow, all that lovely stuff. We'll check the spreadsheet in a sec. But yeah, there we go. But yeah, so Corviknight Day was pretty good, but I didn't stay out in the sun too long because, like, it's California and it's sunny and it's not good to stay out in the sun for, like, over an hour. So, okay, so Sky can do Kartana, so I'm thinking maybe we'll go for the Kartana and it'll be, like, Seyo and Rollsy. Let me know if I'm saying that wrong. If it's, like, Rollsai or Rollsai... or roll if like the S is more, let me know if the S is more Z-y or if it's more S-y, and then I sort of just say Rollsy because I don't know, there's something fun about Rollsy, even if like I'm not 100% confident it's correct. It's just I like saying Rollsy. It's kind of fun. Sounds like a little puppet. Rollsy. Okay, Rollsay. So Rollsay or Ralsay. See, Ralsay, Rollsay. These are the questions that I have. Okay, so let's connect on the Ycom to the internet. Let's talk to the nice scientist lady. And we'll do Kartana. Small Shiny Guy, you were watching college football yesterday. Now, do you mean in person or just like on the television? College football is so big in America. And chat, I'm going to be honest with you. This is where I'm going to not sound very American here. I don't get it. I don't get why, like, watching a bunch of kids who aren't the professionals play is such a big thing. And I know someone will say to me, but these are the people who are going to go on to become the professionals. I still beg the question, but then just watch the professionals. Like, if you're sort of like, yeah, but these people are like could someday become professionals. But you got the professionals right there, though. I don't get the appeal of it. I don't get the appeal of it. Apart from the fact that it is just more football to watch, I suppose. And that you're able to like make a competition out of it. But other than that, though, I don't get it, though. Because in the UK, you don't watch like junior sports. You wanted to go out for a walk today and play Go, but your foot has been hurting. Oh, dang. Did anything in particular like happen with it, Sky? Like, did you wang your foot into a door, or was it, yeah, it's like something else happened, or is it just kind of hurting for reasons you don't quite know, or just general like it's just kind of tired or whatever. Right, Kartana, you know this. Special attacking fire types. Watch out for Leaf Blade. Let's go. Let's do this thing. As a teen, you're a bit confused too. That's what I mean. It's just kind of like, I don't know. If it's sort of like, if you're watching someone and you're like, yeah, but like 5% of these people could someday, okay, fire, there you go. It's physical fire, but it's fire. But if you're like, yeah, but 5% of these people could like become professional someday, it's just kind of like, okay, but you know, like the professional, I don't know. It's sort of just weird. Like, I would just want to watch like the professionals. The whole sort of point is you're watching people who are at like the peak of the profession. Like, I kind of thought that's part of the point of sport. Kartana versus Kartana, yes, I love it. A girder is super effective, so that's something. You know why, but you're not going to go into detail. That is fine and fair. We respect your privacy here at Beauvo Games. Xander the Hammer, hack Sky's computer, find out why. No, I am kidding. No, okay, let's see what we've got. Luxray. Oh, Manectric's on the right. We know Manectric is good. And there's Carkol. Ooh, I like both of those. So if we go to the right. How about we switch? Okay, here's what we do. Or how about this? Why don't we switch? Why don't we have Kieran get the Carkol and Sky get the Manectric? I know this sounds weird because it's like, why do you want to Dynamax the non-fire type Pokemon? But I'll tell you for why. Manectric is faster than Marowak and Carkol, and Manectric usually with one Dynamax, fire, like Max Flare, can KO Kartana, and it's fast. Whereas like Carkol is like slower, and Marowak is slower and physical. So I think we should I think we should let Manectric be the Dynamaxer. Like, we'll keep Gerda for a while, and we'll switch, like, Beheeyem for the... So if we switch Beheeyem for the Carkol, and then Manectric for the Gerda, I think that'll be good. And then we keep the Ditto, because it's a Ditto. That's hilarious. Can Ditto stay? So the answer to that question is yes. I want Ditto. I know it's like, oh, but Gerda's a fighting type. Yeah, but it's a physical fighting type. It's slow. I think if we have Manectric in that 4th slot, that'll just be, like, really, really good. Because we have, like, just one-hit KO'd Kartana with Manectric in the Dynamax slot. So I think we should go for that. Although I think sometimes maybe that's when we've had, like, Pokemon with, like, Helping Hand or abilities that help boost the power. But, whoa, okay, that was pretty wild. That was, oh, okay, that was a crit. Okay, I was going to say, was that a crit just because of how fast that health bar went down? That was insane. Okay, so well done, everyone. Oh, shiny Flamigo. I know you put, like, I don't want another stupid bird again. But Flamigo, it's the speed-running Pokemon, or at least it was. I love how frail Kadabra is. Me too. It makes for a good opponent. Kaz, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Lovely to see you. Happy Sunday, to the extent that Sundays are happy. 'Cause you're happy, clap along if you feel like Kadabra should be ditched. Okay, yeah. So I don't think we need, unless there's like some reason to double swap, but like, you know, is a Kadabra better against a Manectric than a Beheeyem? I don't know. Probably not. Probably doesn't make too much of a difference. But if we go for Manectric and then Carkol's in the middle of the next round, I think this should be pretty good. Did you miss much? We got every... In the one round we've done so far, we got every shiny legendary Pokemon. And because we've now run out of legendary Pokemon, we've hacked in Koraidon and Miraidon into this game, and now we're shiny hunting them. Even though the game, like, and when they appear in the boss battle, there's like a giant question mark because the game doesn't know how to, like, process them. But, like, after we catch them and put them in Pokemon Home, like, that's when they'll appear as shiny. So yeah. Oh, having a Manectric against Manectric's really good, because if it uses an electric move, it can't use electric moves now because of Ditto. Oh, that's actually really funny. That's really funny. Manectric can't use any electric moves now. If it tries to use a Max Lightning, Ditto blocks that. I love it. Oh, Ditto is so great. Ditto is, like, really good for this mode. I have said this before. Like, usually, a lot of Pokemon are good against themselves in, like, in some weird way. So, like, Lightning Rod Pokemon are obviously good against themselves because it's sort of blocked. There you go, Max Lightning, very, very frightening. Ditto's Lightning Rod saves the day. Psychic Fangs. So yeah, I think you should go for, like, an Overheat on the next turn, just because you have that boosted special attack. High horsepower, more like a high horsepower. We might not even need it though at this rate, because with that critical hit. Oh, one turn Manectric, let's go! We did it, thanks to Ditto. I don't, like, Gerda's like, I got a critical hit. It's like, thanks to Ditto. So well done, Team 2. We made it through. Okay. So, we wanna catch everything, we wanna catch everything, even though we can fail. I used to sing that all the time when we first started this series, didn't I? And then I kind of, like, haven't anymore. That's like a catchphrase that, like, fell off. What other catchphrases did I used to say that I don't say anymore? I cannot remember. Right, lightning rod maniac trick. Is it very good for a Kartana? The answer is yes. Girder switch. Girder switch. Girder switch. Girder, please now do a switch. Girder switch. It's time to be ditched. It's time for Girder to be ditched. For maniac trick now be switched. Thank you very much. No, very well done. You're gearing up to grab a crusher for the last gym badge. Oh, well, there you go. There's a shiny Flamigo that's useful. Right. Okay, so Carcoal in the middle, and then we'll get rid of Beheum. Ralsei. And then there we go. Zach, hello, welcome. If people have not yet clicked like on the video, now is a great time for me to shame my audience into liking the video for me. I'm going to go with the muscle band, because I'm feeling rather muscly today. But we should have like at least like 8 likes or something. I don't know how many likes we have. Do we have at least like 7 or 8? I don't know. Oh, a life orb on Beheum. I like it. Sky, just fed your cat. Excellent. It's always good to feed cats. That's good. That's some good feeding. Wait, didn't feeding your cat... Oh, wait, didn't feeding your cat used to, like, get us shinies or something? Wasn't that a thing that used to happen? Is that why we're all having shiny trouts right now? Because your cats have just been hungry for ages? Okay. So, don't you... Carcoal versus Carcoal. Oh, no, wait, because it's got a rock move. So that's super effective. So, like, Carcoal is good against a Carcoal. That's the thing. Carcoal is good against Carcoal. Manectric is good against Manectric. Beheum has Dark Pulse, which is super effective. So Beheum's good against Beheum. Jolteon is good against Jolteon because it's a lightning, like a Volt Absorb. Marowak is good against Marowak because it's a ghost. Basically, if you're a ghost with a ghost move, you're good against yourself. So like Marowak is fine. Yeah. What is a Pokemon where it's not good against itself in some way? Because you could say, like, because yes, you can say like, oh well, you know, but anything where you kind of like resist your own type, sort of, kind of could be good. Because if you say something like oh well, Seismitoad doesn't really have any attacks. It's like yes, but it had Screech, and like so if you Screech your opponent Seismitoad, then you can help out your teammates. So like so turning into a Seismitoad could be a good thing. I can't remember if that was a thing. There was a thing where like someone fed their cat, and then I think we got like a shiny or something like that. There was a thing. It might not have been you, but I think there was a thing where someone fed their cat, and then we were like, "Oh, I like the feeding the cat." I'm sure there was something with feeding a cat before. Right, Meteor Beam, more like a Meteor Beam. Okay. So, okay, so it has set up the Sandstorm. We have set up the Sandstorm to boost its special defense. But that does mean we boost our Ditto's special defense, so that's something. What is a Pokemon that is bad against itself in this mode? It has to be something where, like, you're kind of neutral against yourself, so like a normal type or something like that. Maybe, what about something like a Miltank? I think if Miltank has like the Limber ability but no Thunder Wave, then you couldn't like Thunder Wave yourself. So, oh, there we go, defense down. Meteor Beam. Oh, we did it. Oh, it used Reflect. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. That makes a ton of sense now. This is why I need to, like, you know, pay attention. But the thing is, you guys have gotten, like, really good at this, so I can kind of, like, select my moves and sleepwalk through these a bit more now. Okay. Oh, there was something I was gonna say. There's something I was thinking of. But anyway, I'm now playing Pokemon Fire Red with a Squirtle. So I've done Pokemon Red and Blue with a Squirtle the other day, and now I'm doing Fire Red. So Beheeyem switch, Beheeyem switch, Beheeyem switch, Ralsei switch, Ralsei switch, Carkle switch, Beheeyem forward, Carkle switch, and we get to keep the Ditto. So there you go. Berries! No, okay. Yeah, I don't think we have any way of boosting Manectric's power output, so we might not get a one-hit KO here, because I think it's usually if we have, like, a Life Orb, or the Sun is set up, or a Helping Hand, or something like that. I think if we've just got, like, a very neutral Manectric here, using Overheat, then... Well, no, a Max Flare, sorry. Max Flare. Then, like, that could be... you know, we might not get a KO, but that's what Carkol and Marowak are for, so it's all good. Right, here we go, everyone. Fire away. Get it? Okay. So, do 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 do. Vacuum Wave is a special attack. It is. It is the special equivalent of Mach Punch. That's why Kartana kind of sucks. Like, that's why I don't mention Air Cutter or Vacuum Wave. Because they're special attacks. And, like, like, Kartana's not really a special attacker. So, whereas, like, Leaf Blade is your physical attack. But yeah, no, Vacuum Wave. So basically, Vacuum Wave is like the special equivalent of Mach Punch. That's kind of how you know and remember. I believe it was like a Lucario. I don't know if it was like an exclusive Lucario move. I associate it with Lucario a lot. Right, here's the Max Flare. More like a human hair. Oh, there we go! That little bit of damage may or may not have made... Oh, critical hit. Well, that critical hit probably did make a difference. Well done, team. 2. That was very cool. So, you want to catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but always catch them. Ash catch them. And well done, Team 2. That was fun. Kartana. Now, we might, depending on who's here and who's not here, we might need to move on to, like, a wild card here. We'll figure it out. So there we go. Because we might not have enough people to do a stack attacker. I know this is the point where Kieran says, well, technically I have 3 switches. But it's like, no, we got to play with, like, at least 2 people. And if you have not yet liked the video, now would be an amazing time to do so. Let's see what we've got, though. Kadabra is not shiny. Manectric is also not shiny. Carkol is also not shiny. But will we get, for the love of Nelly, please let us get a silver thingied Kartana? No! Come on, man. Kieran, don't tell me you got like 2 Kartanas or something like that. Don't tell me you've gotten like 2 Kartanas. Or don't tell me you've got like a Skybow, but with yourself, whilst playing with Sky and Bow. Don't tell me. Shiny Kartana for Ralsei! Ralsei! I'm sorry, I keep getting it wrong because I'm used to saying Ralsei, but Ralsei! 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 That's awesome! Oh, Kieran, congrats! That's very cool and very well deserved. And twice as likely to happen when you're playing twice. So, Kadabra. Oh, Ralsei doesn't even have the shiny charm. Oh. Well, that is really something. That gives you some hope then. The feeding the cat! Feeding the cat works! Yes! See, it works! Feeding the cat works. Oh, I wish I could remember who that was now. There was like someone who was like feeding the cat, but feeding cats works. So if you have a cat, go feed it. Okay, anyway, Bark. Well done. Okay, so hang on. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there. You'll get shinies, Sander says in his best Will Poulter impression. Okay. Focus time, focus time. So docile, no, hardy. Lonely, lonely, she's Mr. Lonely. Hardy. And brave, but not bold. Oh, but 2 hardies, a doop doop. charcoal. We're bringing home the bacon. Not to mention the cave cabbage, stone squash, and pebble peas. Okay, so you saved your progress. I'm still laughing at the cat food thing worked. Would you like us to keep a record of where you found Cartana? Yes, I would. Oh gosh. Okay. Chat. So could you guys, gals, non-binary pals, please let me know. Non-binary plows. We actually might have to end today's stream early today, if we don't have enough people. Or we could just, like, hunt for Thunderous over and over until we get it. Like, someone's got to get a Thunderous, right? But Stack Attacker, Nihilego, Celesteela. Could you guys, gals, non-binary pals, please let me know if you can do any of them, and then let me know what tickets you have, if you have any tickets for them. I do have the Stack Attacker ticket, but like, just to keep it simple, we'll just ready, set, bow, okay? Ready, set, bow, we'll just say Stack Attacker, Nihilego, Celesteela. Let me know if you can do them. Let me know if you have the tickets for them in brackets afterwards. So Strike, I can do, it's going to be like Strike, I can do, Stack Attacker, Nihilego, Celesteela, and then in brackets afterwards just say, I have the ticket for blah, blah, blah. Okay, here we go. Let's do this thing. Ready, set, bow. Let me know. And then we'll figure this out. Oh, Zonda, maybe if you join next time we just switch to playthrough that you started recently. Oh, Zonda, what if Zonda joined twice? And then you double your odds. Double your odds. I mean, you will need the shiny charm. That's the only thing. But other than that, right. Okay. Ralsei can do any. You can't do everything. But okay. So Kieran, would you like to host a Nihilego? Virtual game card also limits you. That's true. But yeah, no. I presume Ralsei can do Nihilego and Celesteela though, right? Like, you're just putting that there for good measure so that you have it for the future, but okay, if Kieran can host Nihilego, then why don't we have that? So why don't we connect on the Wycom, talk to the nice scientist lady, and then we'll say anything goes, and then we will proceed with a Nihilego, and then I don't know, we can either end the stream after this or we can just hunt for Thunderouses. Really get those Thunderous odds up. I actually oh, Kevin, hello, your aunt had a surprise visited you. Made a surprise visit. Oh, well. Oh, well, Kevin. Oh, well, actually, Kevin could host a Celesteela. Okay, Kevin could host a Celesteela in 20 minutes, so that's something. Okay. But let's do the Nihilego that we have planned for now. Well, actually, no. Unless Kevin wants to join in, like, for the assist, but even though you already have a Nihilego. But here we go. So we're going to do a Nihilego now, and then maybe Kevin could do a Celesteela with us, and then we'll see about, like, a fifth one. If we do a fifth raid today or not. Sorry if I do call them raids instead of adventures. I should say adventures, shouldn't I? I kind of just think Dynamax raid, Dynamax adventure. Right, 4, 5, 4, 8, 4, 8, 3, 4. So 45, 48, 48, 34. Rainbow. Rainbow and Bow and Sky, and then hopefully Kevin. Kevin's gonna join. Kevin. And then there we go. What's funny about my Pokemon Fire Red playthrough that I'm doing, I'm in the Pokemon Tower, and I'm about like 2.5 hours in. I'm sure, I can't remember if I was 1.5 or 2.5 hours in when I did the Pokemon Tower on Friday. I need to double check how long it was, but I think I was like 2.5 in like both games, which is pretty funny. But okay, Rainbow. Okay, so this is Nihilego. So ground is amazing, and then steel is fantastic, and then water is great, and then psychic is good. So yeah, you do have 2 Kartanas now. That's pretty funny. So Seaking does have a ground move, so that's something, and Heliolisk does have a ground move, which I guess is something. The rest of these kind of suck for one reason or another, which sucks, but they will need to be switched. Flamigo is not stupid. Flamigo is awesome. Okay, so we'll try and get rid of the Ninjask as well, but let's see what we've got. Those were some pretty rubbish choices, but okay, we do have water to the okay, so there's a load of water to the left and then ground at the end, so that is going to be my initial train of thought here. Oh yeah, Quagsire. There is also Jellicent, but I'd say Quagsire is better than Jellicent. Although we do have Copperaja on the right, but no, I'd say Quagsire is better. And then Marowak. Marowak I'd say is better than Flygon because it actually has a decent ground move. So should we aim towards the Marowak? Should we go for like the Quagsire and the Marowak? Quagsire sadly doesn't have a ground move. But Marowak does, and that could be good. And then all we have to figure out is like who's gonna go against what Pokemon. I think we should keep the Seaking because that actually is a water type, and then we should aim to get rid of everything else. I say let's have Marowak in like the 4th slot, which is like, ow. We'll figure out the 4th slot in a sec because I can't remember. It was the Ninjask, wasn't it? So maybe if we do Ninjask for the Marowak, and then okay, maybe if we got rid of like, no, I'm just thinking who's worse between Charmeleon and Heliolisk for the Quagsire. Ooh. I suppose it also depends on who's Dynamaxing next. Oh yeah, maybe we'll see who's switching. Maybe we'll base our Dynamax on like who is switching next or something like that. Because maybe we might need to change things up a bit. Oh, that did a lot of damage. That was good. Right, Max Airstream. More like a Max Airstream. But yeah, I think if Ninjask is in the 4th slot, I think we should save that for Marowak. But then Quagsire. He's Quagsire. 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 I think we need to see... I think we basically need to see who is the better switch here. I think if I'm Dynamaxing, then maybe I should switch. Because I could either set up the rain to like boost... Oh, for the love of Nelly. To boost our attacks, or I could like use a Max Darkness to help with like special attacks or something like that. Although, do we even have special attacks? This could be tricky, actually. This could be tricky. SSX tricky. Max Airstream, more like a Max Hairstream. Okay, we did it. Currently, Hillsock is set to... Oh, no, Hillisock is set to die now. That's quite funny. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe... Although one thing I will just say about Heliolisk, it is immune to water because of its ability, but it is also weak to a Focus Blast, so I think maybe I'll switch. Oh dear, Arceus, no. Man, I'm glad I joined this stream. I know, like, oh gosh. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch here just because if I use a max darkness, maybe I can help out the Charmeleon or something. In theory. In-game theory. I don't know. Actually, no, maybe Charmeleon should just use, like... Maybe Charmeleon should just use Dragon Pulse, and... Unless we go for... Oh, there is a Scientist. Oh. There is a Scientist. We could do a Scientist. I do apologize, though, because Kieran's the one person who, like, had a good Pokemon from the start, so it would need to be, like... It would need to probably be, like, Kevin who does the science here. Because Sky is going to get the Quagsire. Whereas, like, Ninjask versus Marowak, like, I don't really care about that matchup very much, so... Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna do one max darkness just to, like, get things going. And then maybe I'll set up the rain. But yeah, if Sky switches Charmeleon for Quagsire, and then Kevin does Ninjask for the science, and then... And then depending on the science, we can, like, switch something else for the Marowak. Or just still Kevin. Quag! Now that's big. Quag! Oh, they did have the official Pokemon channel did have a question about it was like, which of these Pokemon, you know, it was kind of like, which, you know, like in, you know, like Azalea Town or something, there's like a festival where a load of Pokemon steal round objects. What is that Pokemon? And I was like, Quack! Because, like, that's the episode that comes from. Okay, right, I'm gonna max Geyser, more like a max miniature Schneiser. That joke doesn't make sense, but okay. Quack, quack, quack. It's a bit like that old internet cartoon, which is old now, but like the Charlie, we're going to Candy Mountain, Charlie. Like that's what quack always makes me think of. Well, it's like that mixed with like Peter Griffin, and then there's like a third thing that I forget. But like quack. There's like quack, and then like quack, Charlie, quack to Candy Mountain or whatever, and then I really can't do that voice today. The Candy Mountain one. I used to be able to do that, but maybe I'm just getting older. I hear Charlie the Unicorn every time you say it. Yes, reminding me of Carl Wheaton. Maybe Carl is like the third one, but like Jimmy, Quacky, Croissant, Quagsire. There we go. So I remember that episode. The last one where the GS Ball got any attention. Yes, exactly. That's the thing, because it was a GS Ball episode. They're like, oh no, not the GS Ball. Whatever will we do without the GS Ball? And it's like, there you go. GS Ball's gone like 2 episodes later. Also, Kurt did more Apricorn Pokeball making than he ever actually did in Pokemon Gold and Silver, because in those games you could not make Apricorn balls. Okay. So, well done, everyone. We beat a Quagsire in 3 turns, which is no small feat. So seriously, well done. That was good. I was a bit worried we might not be able to beat that in 3 turns, and yet we actually did that quite comfortably. So seriously, very well done. Okay. So, Charmeleon, switch, Charmeleon, it's time to be ditched. Charmeleon, switch, Charmeleon, it's time to switch. Charmeleon, switch, Charmeleon, Charmeleon, you're gonna switch. Don't know why I kept singing it. You'd press the button like ages ago. But there we go. Okay, here we go, everyone. Science, Kevin, switch, it's time to do a risky switch, except it's not really risky because we've got 3 water types against a Marowak. Wait! Kevin didn't do the science. Oh, okay. You were supposed to science, but you forgot or got confused a lot, but we'll face the Marowak and switch. Oh, you hit B. Oh no. No, it's okay. It's fine. It's not a problem. As long as we don't accidentally do the Flygon, he says, waiting in anticipation, then it'll be fine. What's wrong with the special Pokeballs? Don't you want to catch, like, Burn Heal with? Oh, God, yeah. Oh. Chat, I don't know if any of you have ever heard about how glitched and broken, and not in a good way broken, just like they didn't work, the apricorn balls were in Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Like, they didn't work. Like, the things that they're supposed to do, they don't do. And when you actually look up, like, how badly they don't do the things that they're supposed to do, it's really bad. Like, the fast ball is supposed to be for, like, Pokemon that, like, run away. So you're thinking, oh, so, like, Entei and Raikou and, like, also, like, Teddiursus and Phampys that can, like, run away from battle and stuff like that. It's, like, in theory, that's what it's, like, supposed to do. But it doesn't. Basically, they messed up the programming so bad that basically, I think it's, like, those 3 that Pokeball helps improve your catching chances against, like, it's like 3 there are like 3 specific Pokemon that Pokeball works well on instead. It's like Tangela, Magneton, and something else. Yes, the Love Ball didn't actually work on, like, opposite genders. It worked on Pokemon of, like, the same species and same gender, which was, like, funny, because I think the sort of point was you're supposed to get, like, opposite gendered Pokemon, or at least opposite gendered of, like, the one you have. Like, if you have a male Pokemon but you wanted to get a female of it, you can more easily do that with the Love Ball, but actually you can't because they programmed it wrong. The Heavy Ball, I think the Heavy Ball does work, but it's just very limited, and, like, it works on, like, 2 Pokemon, so therefore it's kind of useless. And then, so Kevin switch, for the love of Nelly, Kevin switch, don't press the B button accidentally, Kevin switch, or you get the hammer. So Xander, please get ready with the hammer. And Xander's looming over Kevin with a hammer. Okay, well done, everyone. Very nicely done. But I think the Heavy Ball only works on, like, Lugia and Snorlax or something like that. Or at least, or like, other Pokeballs work better than it, unless it's, like, a Lugia and a Snorlax. It's something like that. I can't remember. I was mashing A for my life. Yes, sure thing, Kevin. Sure thing. Do you even want shinies, Kevin? You don't show up for a bunch of streams, or at least you say you weren't going to show up, and then I think you actually did kind of still show up for a few of them. But you genuinely did miss some and were a bit, like, did an aunt really make a surprise visit today? Or did you just show up here to cause chaos by not switching with the scientist, which typically causes chaos? No, I am kidding. No, well done, everyone. We okay, so physical attacks away. And let's do this thing. I don't know what's more powerful between a drill run and a waterfall. I imagine it's the drill run, though. Let's do this thing. But no, and then, but yeah, the other balls. I think the lure ball did work. That was one that did work. I'm not sure if the level ball worked properly. I can't remember. Oh no, was the level ball the burn heal one? I don't know. The friend ball, I can't remember. They work. They just so many of them didn't work in very bizarre ways, and it's very weird when you look it up. Right, here we go. Wonder Room, more like a Wonder Broom. Okay, so it's switching the stats, but that's actually okay, because like Waterfall won't do much, but then Scald will. So I don't mind this. I don't mind this at all. Again, it does make what could have probably been like a 1-turn fight into a 2-turn, but I'm good with that. Oh, wait, hang on. What? Wait, why did that do nothing? Nothing! Right, okay. I thought it reversed the stats. That should mean that, like, a special move does a ton of damage. Yeah, heal balls weren't until Gen 4. Apricorns were, like, the original Gen 3 and Gen 4 Pokeballs. But then now they have to kind of put them in games as, like, these rare, obtainables. It's very funny. Oh, the Moon Ball. Yeah, I forgot about the Moon Ball. Yeah, that might be it. The Moon Ball. What a pointless Pokeball. Right. Okay, Max Darkness. Maybe the Moon Ball was the one that, like, works on, like, Tangela, Magneton, and something else. It's a very weird, random, like, maybe, like, Execute, or I can't remember. There's, like, a very random group of, like, 3 Pokemon that, like, it works against. Okay. Right, here's the Max Quake, more like a deep fake. Also, this Nihilego is being annoyingly bulky. I don't like it. Bloomins! Hello! Welcome, welcome. Okay, so Scald, come on, please let us get the KO. Yes! Okay, well done, Team 3. I'm smiling with glee. Well done, everyone. So, if you have not yet clicked like on the video or the stream, now would be an amazing time to do so. And then stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Get those emojis in. Wish everyone shiny luck. Well done, my Team 3 teammates. Let's see how this goes, shall we? Okay, let's do this thing. Right, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Fingers crossed for a golden Nihilego. Barrascuda is not a Barabluda. Quagsire, Quag is not shiny. Marowak is not shiny. It did use one Wonder Room, but it didn't really seem to, like, change the special defense. It just seemed to have good special attack and special defense. In Pokemon Sun and Moon only, a heavy ball will always fail to catch Pokemon whose weight is less than 220 pounds 46, and whose catch rate is less than or equal to 20. That's interesting. Okay. So nothing. So okay. So Barrascuda no, Quagsire no, Marowak no. Drum roll, please. Will we get the golden Nihilego? No. Dang, I wanted Nihilego. Okay, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there. Let's just check some natures. Naive, careful, mild, and lonely. Lonely. Here's Mr. Lonely. Okay, would you like Quagsire? I'm going to say yes, because it's Quagsire. He's Quagsire, Quagsire. Okay, so chat, my lovely chat. You saved your progress, but yeah. So Kevin, would you like to host a Celesteela? And is there anyone who would like to join us for a Celesteela? If you are able to do a Celesteela and would like to do a Celesteela, could you please let me know? And if you're able to let me know, if you could do it in the following format, it's just very helpful. If you could say strike in big capital letters, STRIKE, the number of times you have played today, strike 0, strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, and let me know if you can do a Celesteela. So ready, set, bow, here we go. Let me know. And then we'll take it from there. So Sky can indeed do a Celesteela. Kevin can obviously do a Celesteela. Kieran can also do a Celesteela. But is there anyone else? If there's anyone else who wants to do a Celesteela, now is the time to speak up. Speak now or forever hold your peace. This is also a reminder to make sure you, if you ever do want to join in, to watch the streams live. Because when I ask questions like who is around and who is available, I am generally going to, I'm going to talk to the people who reply in like 10 to 30 seconds and not to the people who reply 5 minutes later because they're on a paused delay. And yes, for Americans, tomorrow is Labor Day. So thank your unions for Labor Days and weekends and all that lovely stuff that we basically didn't have, and that people in like the mines and the factories didn't have until union workers basically fought for all those things for us. Right. Okay, let's go with Kieran, Sky, and Kevin. So let's make sure we're connected to the internet, and let's make sure we're talking to the nice scientist lady. We'll say yes, please. We will go anything goes. Because, yeah, that's fine. Whoa, Kevin's there with the code already. Oh, wow. So a week is... it's a week until Kevin's special number there, isn't it? 08310907. And that's the code. Ready, set, bow. So here we go. Maybe we might get some early science or a bad pick. Who knows? So here we go, everyone. So Celesteela is weak to fire and electric. So whatever that means for all this garbage. I would say Metal Sound for Bronzong is like legit, well, or Clink Clang, but Bronzong's just a little bit more useful than Clink Clang. That's honestly the thing that I think works best. I'm going to go with Cramorant because it's funny. Oh, these are terrible. These are really terrible. Like, genuinely terrible. We have a lot of switching and a lot of science to do. I'm just going to tell you that now. Bronzong with Metal Sound could be the thing to save the day, though. Okay, hang on. There was an Electric, and there was a Skarmory at the end. Skarmory, the template for this. If we can beat a Skarmory, we can beat a Thingamajig, right? Oh, Vikavolt. Oh, that's got, like, Spark. Oh, Absol has Fire Blast and Drift. Oh, there is a Scientist. Should we go for Drifblim and the Science? Oh, I don't know. I kind of want to do Drifblim in the Science. Here's the thing. Drifblim has Thunderbolt, and the Science is Science. So maybe we could switch... Maybe, like, Kieran could do the Science, and someone else could get the Drifblim. Hopefully the paths will be okay. I am reading now. Bloomins, I admire your past selves' optimism, because the paths are not. But we'll figure it out. It'll be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Don't you be afraid when things go bump in the night. Okay. Durant does have Thunderfang, correct. Yeah, I really was hoping the paths would have something, but that was a pretty rough path. Like, we're really gonna have to look at rows 2 and 3 to... see what the heck we're going to do here. The thing is, Vikavolt just has Spark, which is like a weak physical move, and Stack Attacker... No, this is Celesteela. I think Celesteela might have quite even defenses, I can't really remember. But the thing is, we have Metal Sound on our side. Like, if we have Metal Sound and Thunderbolt, like, that might be the strategy right there. Comfey does nothing to Durant. Correct! Right, Draining Kiss, Monica Draining Miss. At least you can heal someone if we get... Oh, there's Metal Sound. See, look, it's using our own tricks against us. Except Durant can't capitalize on that at all. Okay. Ooh, Max Darkness. See, there we go. Lowering the special defense. I like it. I like it. Do we have any special attackers apart from Comfy? Okay, I'm diving. I'm hiding because I'm afraid of electric. Oh no, the Zen headbutt missed. It missed and it's 2 feet in front of you. Sorry, I remembered the song. Oh, hang on, the everything's gonna be alright. Don't you be afraid when things go bump in the night. Was that the song, or did I sing another song that I've already forgotten? Again, I throw out my references so quickly that I forget the references I make because they're so second nature to me. I forget I make them. So when when I see a chat reply like 30 or more seconds later, where it's like, oh yeah, I like that bit. It's like, that bit of what? I can't remember. Right. Oh gosh, chat, are we even going to beat this in 3 turns? This is concerning. Here's what I'm thinking. If we don't beat this in 3 turns, then maybe we switch like Drapion or something. Well, no, but Drapion's good against Drifblim though, isn't it? So, oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. Max Darkness. Amelia, thank you so much. How do you miss a target that big? Where does the attack even go? Exactly. Xander's asking the real questions here. Yeah, Durant has really good physical defense. Like, you need to attack it on, like, the special side if you have the ability to. But we have physical attackers, so... Okay. Sorry, forgive me if I'm slowing down the battle even further here. But I am going to use Dive here, because I just don't really have much of anything else, and I think it's probably good for me to hide in case it uses electric. I love how this battle's been going on for 3 turns, though, and, like, it's hardly done any damage to us. And your Dark move is almost out of PP. Yeah, I would maybe save it, because you need it for Drifblim. And this, like, I mean, we probably should have been using Metal Sound to help with the Draining Kiss, but... in fairness, that's a... Oh. Okay, no, I should have used Dive on the turn before. Oh, well, come on, finish it off. Oh, speed down. Defense down. Okay, I died in vain. Fish. Right, Lash Out. Mullica Thrash Out. Okay. So, was that turn 4 or 5? I don't know. I don't know if that was turn 4 or 5. Maybe... I don't know. Maybe I switch? No, why am I talking about switching? Actually, no, because this has an electric move, so... It was turn 4. Okay. The thing is, Cramorant's not really that great a Pokemon. I am inclined to switch for this. And then we can have... And then... we can have double Metal Sound. That could be fun. Yeah, we can have Bronzong and Durant using Metal Sound, and then Drifblim could be using Thunderbolt. Sand Lightning, very, very frightening. And then Comfey can, like, Science or something. Oh, yeah. Kevin, why don't you switch for the Drifblim, and then Kieran can do the Science, and then we could face, like, the Skarmory. We could either face the Skarmory as, like, a test to see, like, okay, if we can beat a Skarmory, we can beat a Celesteela. Or we could just face the Serena, because we've got a load of, like, Steel types and stuff that is, you know, pretty decent against Serena. These are the 2 options. But yeah, I think if Kevin gets rid of Drapion here, then you will hopefully be able to Dynamax and Lightning. Very, very frightening. And then, yeah, okay, I can Dynamax here, so I've got a Max Lightning. That's good, at least. I don't think we have any special... well, no, actually, you could special attack to help out Comfey. You could, like, use Metal Sound to try and help out Comfey. But stuff like that is open to interpretation, I guess. Right. What's really funny, so just going back to my playing Pokemon Fire Red. So I'm playing Pokemon Fire Red with this Squirtle, but the thing is I really do not have a plan to beat the game. Like, I think I can beat the first 8 gyms with the Squirtle, right? Which is now a Blastoise. So I think Blastoise can get me to the Elite Four, but I don't think Blastoise can get me the championship. And so I'm just really pondering what, like, my options are. And I do have the options, but, like, I'm just kind of like, like, I'm thinking maybe I just get Zapdos, and then I think Zapdos and Blastoise can do it. But I would love to have Articuno as well. I don't need Moltres, but I think I really need, like, Zapdos and Articuno. But it's like, Zapdos I can get really quickly, whereas Articuno takes that a little bit more time. Thanks, Brift Blim. Sorry. Again, the typos, they're just always funny. They're always funny. It was one of your favorite movies as a kid, so it's just earwormed forever. It's so catchy, isn't it? Yeah, it's so catchy. Okay, so this might just be a conversation between myself and Zach here. So apologies if the rest of you need to just, like, you know, ignore us for a bit. But they made those 2 movies, right? They had the werewolf one and they had the, like, Frankenstein one or whatever. I watched the, like, werewolf one a couple of times and we had it on a DVD. And I saw that there was, like, another movie. And it had, like, a cool cast of people and stuff as well. And so I was excited for it. And one day I saw it, like, on DVD, and, like, we got it. And we, like, completed our little chipmunk duology. And I was very excited to watch the second of the 2 movies. I didn't like the Frankenstein one. It was, like, really, I don't know, just, like, really sort of super child. Oh, gosh, hang on. Oh, yeah, Drapion switch. Okay. But yeah, it was just, like, really, like, super childish kind of thing. So Kieran switch, Kieran do a science, and then we'll switch. Please be good, let it be electric or fire. Because either one of those would be nice. And we haven't seen many. Indeedy, that has a special fire move. Okay, so yeah, if Sky and I use our... I think we should maybe just go for the Serena here. Actually, no, either one of these is good. Do we go for the berries or for the items? I'm kind of tempted to go for Skarmory because it does have... Okay, I think we should do a mini run through of our plan here. So let's use Metal Sound. Sky and I use Metal Sound, and then, like, Thunderbolt and Mystical Fire, or Max Flare or whatever, right? Like, Dynamax and use your Fire and Electric move. I think that's the strategy. But yes, indeed. I don't know why we're saying indeed, but I'm happy we're saying indeed. Or indeed! Indeed! But yeah, but the Frankenstein movie, I didn't like the Frankenstein chipmunk thing. It was just, like, really sort of kind of babyish and silly, and I just didn't really like it very much. What we'll do is, regardless of how many Metal Sounds we hit, I will use a Thunderfang on turn 2. And then this should be good. So Metal Sound and Fire and Electric on turn 1, and then I'll Thunderfang on turn 2 whilst Bronzong continues to Metal Sound. And I think if we do that, that'll work. Jupiter, hi! Welcome, welcome. How think we're fighting a Millie Celesteela? I know, that's what I love. Like, we get a practice Celesteela here, basically. Okay, so here we go. So Metal Sound. And I'm fast, so I get mine in nice and quickly. Oh, Sky, you didn't Metal Sound, but that was the plan! That was the plan! Bronzong has nothing for a Skarmory. Oh, okay. Although, then again, we might not need to. Okay, Thunderbolt. Okay, never mind. It literally did not matter. Well done, Team 4. Wow. Wowie zowie. That was incredible. But yes, Xander the Hammer on Sky. No, I'm kidding. No, as long as you do it next time, Sky, it'll be fine. But if we double metal sound, and then we like mystical fire and max lightning, very, very frightening, then this will work and do really well. Is the practice Celestina the shiny? Ooh, now if we got shiny Skarmory. Shiny Skarmory is pretty cool. But yeah, Frankenstein movie, not very good. But the werewolf one, the chipmunks meet the werewolf, fantastic. Love it. Great movie. And that theme song is real, and that song at the end is so catchy. So catchy. So catchy. But that movie has a lot of good music as well. Like, good music, good cast, good performances. You gotta love it. If you love your, like, 90s voice actors, it's got a lot of good ones in it. Right, air supply. I am going to pick the bright powder, I guess. Yeah, I could do the blunder policy because I'm using metal sound, and so if I miss, I get a speed boost. But I'm already like the fastest thing alive. He's the fastest thing alive. That's also a great song. But anyway, Fire Red with a Squirtle. I have no plan. I have no plan. Oh, Bloomin'. How many shinies have you gotten through DAs so far? I did see you got Lunala in a short. Oh, yay. So basically, Bloomins, I began this adventure like a year ago. I will answer your question in a minute, I promise. I promise I am getting there. I won't take too long saying this. So I began this a year ago, and when I began, I did like, like 4, 5, 6 streams a week. So basically, in any given week, I did, like, something like 20, 30 Dynamax Adventures every week. So I was getting, like, I was getting a shiny Pokemon, like, about once per week on average. A little bit more than that, to be honest. And so basically, I think in terms of shiny legendary, but now I only stream on the weekends because we just don't have enough people joining us anymore, sadly. If we had more, I would keep doing the weekdays, but we don't, so oh, I just hit my mic. But basically, so in terms of the legendaries, because it's like I was mainly aiming for the shiny legendaries, I had 24 that I needed. I have gotten 19 of them. So in a year, I've gotten 19 shiny legendary Pokemon from this mode, which is fantastic. I love it. Also, I don't know if the metal sounds both hit or not, but anyway. And I am going to read Xander's message in a sec. So that's really cool. I'm very happy with that. And so we're only down to like, and that's why it's sad. Like I wanted to be able to keep going because I only had like 5 left that I needed. But just we don't have enough interest anymore. So I was so close to the end. I was so close. But yeah, I might not get them all now, sadly. But oh, Flash Cannon. But. Oh yes, the Thunderbolts and Lightning, very, very frightening hits. But then the other thing, well done, Team 4. So you want to catch everything, you don't have to keep them, but always catch them, Ash, catch them. Also, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. And if you have not clicked like on the stream, oh, hang on. Oh yeah, I need to do that. If you have not yet clicked like, yeah, on the stream, now would be an amazing time to do so. Because, yeah, there was a thing I forgot to do, and I just had an email reminding me to do it. Ooh. So anyway, Bug. But yeah, so 19 shiny legendary Pokemon. But then I've had something, it's something like 64, 65, 66 shiny Pokemon total. Like, if I include the non-legendary shinies I've gotten. And a lot of them are things I did have shiny before, but a lot of them are things that I didn't as well. So I have had, like, over 60 shinies in the last year from doing this mode, like 4 or 5 or 6 times a week. It's been really cool, and I've been really thankful for all the people who've joined me. And again, I'm sad I'm not able to, like, you know, see this project through, probably, but... Oh, well. Durant is not shiny. Drifblim is not golden. Skarmory is also not golden. But we do have a girl team. But will we get the white bamboo Celesteela? No. Dang. I really wanted a shiny. So no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there. Look at that, though. 12,000, 22,000. Why does Drifblim need 22,000? EXP to level up at 16,000 and 18,000. Okay, so let's check Impish, not bad. Docile, that's pretty cool. Lax for the Skarmory. There's always a Lax or a Gentle and a Timid Celesteela. But I'm going to go with the Impish Durant. Why not? Durant. Durant. Xander, hang on, I want to read what you said, because you said about doing a sort of like a challenge run of Spyro. No money bags, decided to do it again, but you self-imposed a no backtracking rule, and the goal is to 100%. Ooh, have fun with that. Good luck. I'm glad you were doing some kind of challenge after we talked about challenges yesterday. That's fun. I like it. Thunderous Kartana Stack Attacker. No, thank you. Okay, so chat. Can I just check 2 things? Actually, no. I'll tell you what. What we'll do... Could you guys, gals, non-binary pals, please let me know? Can you let me know if you can do Stack Attacker, Thunderous, or Kartana? Mainly Stack Attacker, second tier Thunderous, but then also Kartana, because we could do one of the OGs again. The no backtracking is because once you beat the game, anything money bags was gatekeeping is unlocked. Ooh, okay. But yeah, so Ready, Set, Bow, could you please let me know if you... yeah, the current tickets. So yeah, just let me know if you could do Thunderous, Kartana, or Stack Attacker. Oh, Kevin can do Stack Attacker, but that's in Sky can't. But if Sky can do Thunderous, we could do Thunderous again. We can have a day without Stack Attacker. It's not a problem. It's fun to learn skip speedrunners use to bypass them, honestly. It is, yeah. Again, it's interesting to like shake up your gameplay and learn different ways of playing and experiencing a game. It's why I'm so glad I did that Squirtle playthrough on Friday. For anyone who doesn't know, which is probably just Bloomins. So Bloomins, hi. So Bloomins, on Friday, I did my first ever playthrough of Pokemon Red and Blue with a Squirtle. But not only that, I basically like soloed the game with a Squirtle. I think there were like 1 or 2 times where I did like switch in one of my like HM Pokemon or whatever. Like it wasn't like a strict, oh, I'm only allowed to use Squirtle. But like there were 1 or 2 times where like my accuracy got lowered or I got confused and I'm like, ugh, I'm just gonna switch to my Spearow or whatever. And then I did that. But yeah. But I played through with the Squirtle and I basically soloed the game with a Squirtle and I beat it in like 4 hours and 18 minutes. And it was really fun, and I've never like done that in a Pokemon game before. I am Mr. Get a team of like 4 or 5 or 6 Pokemon, talk to every character, collect all the TMs and stuff, you know. Like I always take like, you know, 20-something, 30-something hours or whatever to like beat the main game. So it was just really fun. I've like never like played a game like that where I've just kind of relied on my starter that much, except for like when I was a kid and I like only used my starter but like talked to everyone. And it's just amazing that back when I like fought every trainer, I like sucked more than when I battled only some of them. But Alex, hi, you've been lurking for a bit. Haven't done DA in groups before. Do you have to have the Pokemon saved in your DA in order to participate? No. So Alex. Lovely to have you here. Welcome. So all you need to do is all you need to do is you do need to have Nintendo Switch Online, right? So I hope you have that. And you mentioned about the DAs, so hopefully that does mean you have the DLC. So as long as you have the DLC and Nintendo Switch Online and like a stable internet connection, if you're in like a Walmart parking lot, this might not work. But as long as you have those like two things, you do have the online and the DLC, you can join like anyone for anything. So like Alex, would you be able to do a stack attacker? So when I say have you been able to do are you able to do a stack attacker? All I mean is, have you done a Dynamax adventure where you have battled and captured the stack attacker? Like, do you have a stack attacker in your PC box, or a Thunderous? Like, I'll throw in Thunderous as well. But we could do stack attacker if you'd like to join us. And then, but yeah, because the thing is, because you can, with the legendary Pokemon, you can battle them over and over and over. Well, you can battle and catch them over and over and over again, as long as you don't keep them at the very end. So, like, you catch them. So, as you know, with Dynamax Adventures, you, like, catch the Pokemon, but you don't get to keep all of them. So, as long as you don't keep the legendary Pokemon, you can fight them over and over. And so that's why I ask people, can you do a stack attacker? Because all I mean when I say that is, have you already caught a stack attacker in your save file? So that doesn't mean if you have the ticket for it, you don't need to have the ticket for it, because I have the ticket for it. So that's the cool thing. You have not. You don't think you've caught any legends in DA yet? Oh, okay. Yeah, so Alex, so if you're in the Dynamax Adventures and you have online, then, so would you like to join us for a stack attacker? We could have you, me, Kevin, and Kieran, was it, I believe? Or was it, no, Sky can do Thunderous, but not stack attacker. I think I kind of would like to do stack attack. I know Kieran has got a shiny today, so it would kind of be more fair to give like Sky the extra thing. But I kind of want to do stack attacker because we didn't do stack attacker earlier. And plus, like, Stack Attacker is a little bit more like Stack Attacker is probably better for like Alex to go after, just in case, because of like the Ultra Beasts are like harder to get. So okay, yay, Alex can join us. Fantastic. Oh, lovely to have you here, Alex. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Okay, so Alex, just make sure that on the Ycom you are connected to the internet, that in the top right hand corner it does indeed say internet. If it doesn't, you need to press the plus button. But if you are connected to the internet, or once you are connected to the internet, you can just press B. And then you can talk to the nice scientist lady, and she'll ask if you want to do a Dynamax adventure, and you'll say yes, because it's a Dynamax adventure stream. And then if she asks this question about like having any preference of Pokemon, just say that anything is fine. Anything goes. But she might not ask it of you. It depends. And then you're going to save your game. And then what we'll do is, okay, so then you'll be on this screen, like a pink screen. You'll have a question mark on the left side of your screen. And then what you do is you press the plus button. We'll set up a code. So let's just go 0831 0831, okay? We'll press the plus button again, and then the A button to say yes, and then we hit invite others. And if we do all of that, we should all connect to one another, and you will connect to my lobby. So even if you don't have a ticket for Stack Attacker, you will be able to join my game and face a Stack Attacker. And so this is how, like, basically players with Pokemon Sword can get stuff that's exclusive to Pokemon Shield, and players with Pokemon Shield can get stuff that's exclusive to Pokemon Sword. So you are in, yay! I am going to presume that Alex is Alex, unless there is a sneaky stalker fifth person called Alex, in which case that would be a problem. But I'm going to assume this is everyone, so yay! Okay, Stack Attacker. Stack Attacker is super duper mega weak to ground and fighting, and then it's also weak to water. So if we do get like a rain team going, that can be really good as well. But and special attacks are better than physical. So Octillery and Palpitoad are amazing. Because they fit that criteria very well. There could be an imposter among us. Among us. But yeah. Let's see. Not great final choices. I would say, like, Frostlass is just, like, a good all-rounder that you could use to, like, beat a ground type or a fighting type. But Poltegeist is good against fighting types, so... Oh, there is... Okay, we do have a ghost. Okay, we have Doublade on the right. Doublade. That's got a good shiny. So I am more inclined for Doublade, but let's see what else we've got. We've got Druddigon, Butterfree... Oh, Doug Trio. Oh, there's Doug Trio in the top... Okay, so we could try and get Alex the Doug Trio in the top right-hand corner. So, yeah, this works. This works. Maybe we might want to have... We might want to have Kieran switch the Grovyle for the Doublade, just because Doublade is a bit better defense. It's not great against Doug Trio, but it's better against the Stack Attacker defensively. So... And sorry, to be specific, Alolan Doug Trio. Because it's got the hair. Okay. So, Dynamax Energy gathered around Bo. And then I'm going to Dynamax and Max Quake. More like a deep fake. And then we'll see how this goes. But yeah, sadly, yeah, we will want to get rid of Poltegeist. But unless we do a double switch. If Kieran doesn't want... Oh, maybe Kieran could keep the Grovyle for a bit. And then Alex could switch for the Doublade. I don't know. I don't know, actually. That's an interesting proposition. Because did anyone pay attention to what was in the second row? I can't remember what was in the second row. I got excited about the Doug Trio, and I don't know what's in the second row. But yeah, so do Kieran, are you gonna switch, or do we make Alex do some kind of double switch? It's just I can't remember what's on the second row is the problem. Big Toad. What, Seismitoad? No, oh no. Sorry, you're just saying my Toad is Dynamaxed. Oh, there was Druddigon. That was it. Druddigon. Grovyle's not very good against Druddigon. So maybe you might want to ditch Grovyle here. Maybe you could switch Grovyle here, and then Alex could switch for the Druddigon, or something like that. It's a bit elaborate, but I think that could work. Alex can take whatever works. Okay, yeah, maybe if we do, like, Grovyle for Doublade, maybe if we do Grovyle for Doublade, and then Alex. So, Alex, we're going to ask you to, like, double switch. So, like, if you switch your Poltegeist for the Druddigon, and then if you switch the Druddigon for the Doug Trio, I think that'll work quite nicely. I can't quite remember Poltegeist's moves. It has Sucker Punch. Does it have, like, Sucker Punch and Energy Ball or something like that? It's not very good, unfortunately. Poltegeist is mainly here because it has a good shiny. Like, it doesn't really contribute much to the battles, but it does have a good shiny. I don't know if you get, like, phony or authentic mode in this as well. I don't know if you can ever get, like, an authentic Poltegeist. But yeah, Kieran. I think if you switch here, Kieran, that is the way to go here. Because Kevin and I are, like, sorted. But, and then this way, Druddigon could use Max Quake against you, but it could use Max Airstream against Grovyle, so I don't think it's a problem. Oh, is that Carkol in the right, or is that... Oh, no, it was Torkoal, wasn't it? Okay. So we get some berries here. So we got our healing back. But right, here we go. We get the berries. And then Druddigon. Yeah, Druddigon could be a bit awkward, but I think it'll be alright. We could max ooze for some special attack boosts. It's a bit... The ironic thing about acid spray is acid spray is better than... Acid spray is better than max ooze. But obviously we probably do want to preserve the Dynamax order. So yeah, unfortunately... unless Octillery has another move I'm forgetting about, in which case use that. But yeah, I think you could always do something like set up the rain, and we could use water moves, but that doesn't work. But okay. Nice. Oh, Octillery, you're so cool. I like Octillery. It doesn't have the best shiny, unfortunately. Octillery's one where actually like a green shiny would have looked really cool for it. Oh, it does have Psyshock. Okay, that's cool. I always think it's like expanding force for some reason, but Psyshock, that works. Oh, the weak armor. Can you imagine if Poltegeist had what is it? Why am I forgetting the name of the move? The one that you teach a Poltegeist. Oh, stored power. Can you imagine if Poltegeist had stored power in this mode? That would be great. That would be hilarious. That would be so good. Okay. So everyone keep going. You're doing good work. Yeah. Psyshock, Octillery stuff, Doublade stuff, whatever the heck I'm doing. Earth power. Shiny Octillery looks like actual sick poop. Kinda does. Yeah. It's a little... Again, it's a shame if Octillery were like bright yellow or bright green or bright blue, but it's kind of just like a saturated orangey yellow kind of color. It's just one of those, like, it's not one thing or another. I hate it when Pokemon have shinies where the color sort of, it doesn't look like one color or another. It looks like they're trying to like compromise on like two different colors, and I hate that. I want my shinies to have like defined colors that are like distinct and stand out. Stored power Poltegeist would be nice. It really would. It would be a horrible opponent to go against. It would be a horrible opponent to go against. But it would be better than the... I do think Poltegeist is like one of the worst Pokemon in this mode, just in terms of like the moveset they give it. Because like it's good against fighting types, I guess, because it's a ghost type with a psychic move. But other than that, though, like Sucker Punch is awful. And then if it has Energy Ball, that's not bad, but I can't remember if it even has that, so... Bo hates when his shinies are inducive. Right, so, yeah, Poltegeist, so Poltegeist switch. Alex, please switch your Poltegeist for the Druddigon. Get rid of Poltegeist, because, as we just described, it kind of sucks, unfortunately. Like, it's a good Pokemon, but they ruined it in this mode by giving it a terrible moveset. So we're going to switch to the Druddigon, who has a much better one. No, very well done. Very nicely done. And then, so we got the Dug Trio now. And then this will be good. And then basically Alex can switch again. But we can use like Max Knuckle, Dig, Scald. I think we've got a good thing going here, basically. Be a true American, Alex, and dump that tea. Alex, are you American, or like? Because it'd be funny if it turned out you were like a British person. I am merely a British person living in America. Kaz, did someone say tea? But yeah, no, that was very good though, Kevin. That was very good. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna Scald. Actually, no. Should I Scald or should I Earth Power? Earth Power is stronger. No, I'm gonna Earth Power. Why not? Like. Octillery has to Scald because it doesn't have a stab ground move, but I conversely do, so... Okay. Right, here we go. Or should I say here we boo? Right, Sucker Punch. Hang in there, Palpitoad, buddy old pal. Okay. Special defense down? No, okay. Alex is using dig. Quick before the hyena come. Obligatory Chong Yuna's British mention. I know, it's funny. It's really funny because there's that video on... I imagine my publisher, my old publisher, I should say. I imagine my old publisher will keep that video up on their website, even though they like no longer have my book. But that's probably like one of their better viewed or commented on videos. Just by virtue of the fact that a load of people were like looking to find out who I was. And like that's the best thing they could find. Just me talking about like a book I'd published. But... And then obviously the Among Us streams just had it like all over the place. Mount Dog Trio takes photo. Very good, very good. I like all these references. Right, so Alex Switch, Alex Switch, Alex Switch, Alex Switch, Alex Switch, Alex Switch. We're gonna ditch a Drodigan for a Dog Trio. So Drodigan Switch, nicely done. Uh-oh, Kevin's joining online. Kevin, you didn't like disconnect, did you? I hate it when the game just suddenly says that like, oh, so-and-so's online. It's like, yeah, I know, I'm playing with them. Hey, look, Silver's on. I know, that's the thing, I'm very scared. I'm very scared. That looks like Kevin's avatar. So, also, a cool avatar yourself, Alex. I like your avatar. So, Alex, if you Dynamax and Max Quake, then this thing will be over before we can say... Alex, please Dynamax. Okay. So here we go. Let's win this thing. Let's bring home the bacon. Not to mention the cave cabbage, stone squash, and pebble please. Oh, you have like the same jumper as like Kieran does, but then you have a jacket on it. Oh, that's really cool. I like that. That's very cool. I like your avatar. You have the wavy hair as well, which is my hairstyle of choice. Not in this game. This is like my second game. But in my main game, that's the hairstyle I have. I like that. Right, here we go. Stack Attacker. Woo! Very nice. Okay, so we get the boost. The boost. And then Earth Power. Nice. I like it. Sky, you overestimated how much salad you could fit in your bowl, and now you're trying to mix in the ranch without losing your salad. Oh dear. Right, brutal swing, more like a brutal fling. No, Palpitoad, no! The beast boost! The beast boost! Watch out, everyone. You tried to make them dress how you do. No, that's cool. I like sort of projecting myself onto my character with things and colors and styles that I like. Again, this is like my second game. Like, this is my Pokemon Shield. My Pokemon Sword is my main game. So on this, I just kind of have like a red theme. I mainly just changed like the hair and the glasses, and that's all I did for this. And I think, yeah, it's just like the hair and the glasses is all I changed. I kept like the hat and the jumper or the jacket. Right, oh, we're so close. We're so close. Come on, come on. Scald. Yes, well done, Team 5. I feel alive. Unlike Stack Attacker. So well done, Team 5. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Get those emojis in. And if you haven't already, please click like on the video. Now is like we're running out of time to like the video. I'm also Bo's gonna call out and shame his fans. We should have at least like 11 likes on this thing. Do we have at least 11 likes? I hope we do. But no, seriously, Team 5, very well played. Very well done. And Alex, thank you for joining us. I hope we see you again, like, for another stream. Because this was fun. And the thing is, you can save the ticket after this if you want. So, like, then you can do Stack Attacker by yourself or with other people if you like. Even though you didn't have it before, which is kind of fun. So, Durblade is not shiny. Drodigan is not a dupe. Dog Trio is also not shiny. But will we get the Golden Stack Attacker? No, I'm in a real bad shiny drought right now. I really need to like do some counting and check how badly I'm doing for shinies, but no shinies. Okay, well, at least Kieran got a shiny Kartana today. That is something. Because otherwise, this was shaping up to be a bad one, but Kieran did get the Stack Attacker. So no sparkles, and more no sparkles. Let's check some natures: quirky, sassy, naughty, and hardy. I am going to go with a naughty dog trio. Because that's funny. Okay, so yeah. I stream on Saturdays and Sundays. Saturdays is like 11 a.m. Los Angeles time, and then Sundays is 2 p.m. I used to stream more, but then we kind of lost interest, and my strike ended, so I kind of decided to scale it back. I'm really hoping I can get these last couple of shiny legendaries. That would be nice. Would you like us to keep a record of where you found Stack Attacker this time? And my answer, in all honesty, is yes. Because I got to remember to select yes, because even though this is the final stream of the day, it was one of my tickets. So I almost didn't do that. Oh, who gets a shiny first bow or Xander? Yeah, statistically speaking, it is more likely to be me, but it'd be great if it was Xander, though. As long as it's like next Saturday. Right, guys, gals, non-binary pals. This was really fun. Thank you for continuing to join me. I very much appreciate it. Thank you for all your amazing love and support. Please go enjoy the rest of your Sunday. If you are in the United States of America, enjoy your Labor Day. Hopefully a whole bunch of you aren't working. Looks at Xander's employer. Wake me up when September begins, I guess. Happy end of August. I hope August has been a good one for you. We're somehow going to be in September tomorrow. But yeah, happy Labor Day, happy September, white rabbits, all that lovely stuff. And I will see you. Oh, Alex, you've applied for a position that's Monday to Friday, so hopefully you can hop in more streams on weekends. Yay! Okay, yeah. Alex, we'd love to have you back. You were an excellent teammate. Seriously, we do always appreciate when someone comes along and they kind of just get the vibe and play along nicely and everything. Not everyone does, sadly. We've played this for a year and we have experienced that. So thank you all so much. Please have a wonderful rest of your weekend, whether it's a long weekend or a short one. And I will see you guys, gals, non-binary pals, in September, next Saturday. So take care, lots of love. Like the video if you haven't already, and bye-bye.